Hi. Hi, hello. Pathologic. It's the day. Today's the day. Today, Pathologic Day. I'm so excited. I opened the game to tweak settings because I saw in some early reviews that it was having some performance issues at certain resolutions because we are just playing a demo today. So I went and I tinkered with stuff, and just seeing certain characters, I just got so excited. I, if you are a person who really likes it, when I go bonkers, cuckoo, bananas, because I get really excited about something on a stream, oh baby, do I have a stream for you. It is this one. It is this one. I adore Pathologic. It is going to be hard to describe why I adore Pathologic, because by all accounts, this game series is an exercise in pain and suffering and futility and active malice on behalf of a game company versus their player base. But I adore Pathologic. This entire series is so good. I say that only having seen parts of the second game. If you guys really like this demo, then maybe I will play Pathologic 2 on stream and we can go through the story of the wonderful Haruspex Artemy Barak. But today, we are going to be inhabiting the body of the worst man in Russia. The worst man you've ever met. Daniil Dunkovsky, my favorite horrible little dude, and his shitty snakeskin jacket. And we're going to be living in his brain this stream. And I'm so excited for y'all to meet him and understand why I want to put him in a terrarium and study him like a bug. He is an awful, awful man. And not even in a way that I'm like, oh, that's fine, I can excuse that. Like with like Astarion and Loki, they do awful things and I still want to kiss them about it. Daniil, no kiss urge with him. I just want to study him. I want to observe him. I want to figure out why he's like that. And he's a certain type of way. I am so excited to play a game where the main character sucks so hard. Daniil Dunkovsky, the worst of us all. I'm so excited to inhabit him. So this demo is, but it is a demo that's going to kind of showcase the gameplay for the third game. You do not need to know anything about the first two games to get in on this. The first game follows three characters, because you can play as all three of them. You have Daniil, Artemy, and Clara. And then the second game, they just took the Artemy storyline and expanded it out into its own whole game. And so Pathologic 3 is going to be taking Daniil's story and expanding that out into its own thing. And I'm so excited because Daniil's my favorite character. And he's somehow worse when you aren't playing him in the first game, which is even funnier to me. And obviously you interact with him in the second game. And he sucks. He sucks so bad. He's the most awful man. Okay. I do want to show you guys something real quick before we get going. First of all, question of the day. What's a game you're excited for? I'm obviously very excited for the full release of Pathologic 3. They're saying it's going to come out this year. If it actually comes out this year, I think that'll be crazy, because the demo for Pathologic 2 called The Marble Nest, that demo release until the full release of Pathologic 2 was 2 years.
Welcome to the family, son.
Garfield6969, hell of a username. Welcome to the Club Hana family. Enjoy your follower emotes, your emote explosion, and welcome. Oh, thank you. I try. I hope you enjoy someone info dumping on you while looking like I do, because that's what this stream's gonna be. But yes, what was I saying? Oh yes, I wanted to show you guys Edison real quick. Edison got a gift today. He got a present from Papa Hanaki. And this is going to seem like a weird present that was given unto my cat. Oh, let me fit it into the screen properly. Fit. Okay, maybe not like that. Hello, please. Center. There he is. So Eddie today got the gift of a carpet. That giant coat, it's a boa. It's a boa. Second, I'll back up so you can see. It's a boa. I'll stand on the bar. It's a boa. But yes, Eddie got a gift from Papa Hanaki today of a piece of carpet. It is the best day of his life. He's very happy because he likes to try and go upstairs where the dogs are to touch carpet, and that's not ideal for us. So he gets his own little special carpet. Papa Hanaki found some spare carpet while cleaning some stuff out and cut him his own little special boy rug, because he is the specialist boy. But yeah, he's been sitting on it like all day. He's so happy. He's having a great one. Okay, that's all I wanted to show you guys. I literally am chomping at the bit to get going on Pathologic. I can already tell we're doing some nonlinear storytelling just from the couple minutes of demo that I played. We already were jumping around in the 12-day timeline, so let's get into it so I can start just going absolutely crazy. Garfield is a very special boy. I say that Edison's a specialist boy because he's my special boy. He's my special, wonderful little man. All right. OBS, please. Please see the game. OBS. I already am so jazzed for new Pathologic music, too. Please see. Please see. It does not. It contains a lot of pain for the most part. At least that's what I'm assuming. What I'm expecting out of this demo is not a lot of great voice acting. The voice acting in Pathologic has never been fantastic. Why is this thing calculator? Let's see if I can do this. We'll just do it as a display capture for right now. But yeah, this game series has never had great voice acting. I expect voice acting better than the first game, where when Artemy called Daniel Oinon, which is a word for an outsider in the English voice acting, called him Onion. The vocal direction in the first game originally was not great. They did redo like everything for the HD collection, but oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, let me just make sure my graphics settings saves. They did. Wunderbar. I also know where this is. I'm pretty sure this is the kind The Kane home. Pretty sure. What else am I expecting out of this game? Medical stuff, a lot of useless Latin medical terminology coming out of the mouth of our player character. And I will choose every single one of those because it was so funny to me. He's just saying Latin at people. It's the worst. Okay, all right, let's get into it. There he is, the worst of us all. Okay, the capital, where the bachelor returned in disgrace after the steppe town perished. So, the town on the steppe, we know at this point, it didn't end great. I'm not scared of you. Go to hell, death. Not even after these 2 weeks. Not scared. So, Daniel Dankovsky. Ooh, round and round. Imagine you are a clock's hand, Dankovsky. Hour after hour, closing the loop. Daniel Dankovsky's goal as a doctor is to literally demolish death. He wants to get the key to immortality. Against a very small feather, the god of death weighing a very small heart. Oil on canvas. Oh, I can really look at stuff. This is great. 3 weeks ago, they tried to murder her. That Fanatica, my lab. He calls his lab a woman. My life's work. 2 weeks ago, I left to save her. No words for this one. It's just a neat painting. Okie dokie. Fair enough. I do see you there, Aglaya. Don't worry about it. These kind of look like Daniel's hands. Oh, hello. Wait, there's a tragedian in here? Hi, little buddy! Can't remember the name nor the face. Whose reflection are you? They are human too. Okay. Okay. I'm thinking, thoughts? Why do I walk so slow when I go backwards? The walking oh, there's another tragedian in here. Someone died here. There's nothing here. A fellow of infinite jest, of most excellent fancy. Most of the writing's gonna be like this. It's a lot of abstraction. Oh my god. Sorry, I just thought he said this thing about death just because he's looking at the stained glass. No, it's a stained glass interpretation of death in the middle of the Capitol. And I'm assuming we're at day 11. Hi, Aglaya. This is Aglaya the Inquisitor. I'm like 99% sure. Let me look at her. Let me look at her. That is Aglaya. I see you, my girl. Okay, anyway, let's talk to some people.
Why do they continue to normalize death?
Why aren't you at the interrogation yet, Bachelor? You're supposed to be there already. So this is how Pathologic, at least starting in the second game. Well, the first game kind of has this format too. It does dialogue. You get these really tight close-ups of the characters, and then the options, the dialogue options. You cannot go back through the dialogue options. What you choose is what you choose. There are no goes backsies. There are no takes backsies in any of this. It's a very interesting option. Okay, so what is Daniel thinking? What happened? Why did you come down here? What's going on outside? What are you looking at? They told me it's not an interrogation, actually. They just want to talk. I'm a witness, not a suspect for now. Let's say what's going on outside. What are you looking at?
People, yes. Got skin, covered in skin. That's what they are. People.
Interesting sentence to say. Platon. Hang on, Chief. Did they summon you because of Thanatica? Will the order to shut the laboratory down be revoked? Postponed? Oh, I wonder if these are Daniel's, like, interns, basically. No, I believe I was summoned because of the sand plague. They fear the epidemic might have already spread to the capital. Yes, the order will be postponed. We'll do some work yet, I hope. No, they're not revoking it. Thanatica is no more. Let's not freak people out by immediately mentioning the sand pest. Let's say he would be like, yes, I'm gonna fix this. They won't shut down my lab. I'm the specialist boy in the world. And why aren't you in quarantine? Especially if you're coming straight from the epicenter of the disease. My quarantine is already over. Or, don't worry, this fever kills in 24 hours at most. Usually it's more like 5. This is a lie, probably. My quarantine is already over. Spectator. So you're the doctor who first discovered this deadly epidemic? This, dirt disease? Is it true that it killed off a whole step town in a week? 25,000 dead. There are 25,000 people living in the steppe? Jesus Christ! Listen to me. All of this is just hearsay. Please leave our director alone. He has important work to do. And you, Chief, should hurry off now. Your appointment is at 8. Thank you, Seraphima. I do not know who Seraphima is, by the way. I should say that. I know the people in the steppe and Aglaya. But that is, I do not know these people. I do not know these people. No, answer me this. Since you're the one in charge, is it true or not? You said this disease was already in the capital? I never said that. I said they believe the epidemic might already have spread here. That is what I said. And bureaucrats are usually wrong. Not exactly 20,000, strictly speaking. Fewer. And there were 417 survivors. A scant but non-zero amount of hope. Still, what are you staring at? What's going on here? Say, I never said that, because technically I did not say anything about that. No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Oh, wait, can I? Oh, I can still move! Oh my god. Oh, look at these buildings, too. This game is already so pretty. I've even, like, lowered resolution and stuff, and this game is so pretty. I also have no idea what the hell that was about, by the way. The big wheel coming through into the capital. Ah! Day 8, in which the Bachelor says farewell to hopes and tries to flee the doomed step town. Is it Executor? Okay, wait, 1 second. Can I? Nope, I am certain. Okay, this is one of my favorite character designs literally of all time. I adore the design of the Executors. Oh my god. I cannot describe to you how much I want to make an Executor mask. I forgot that. 1 second. Will game capture work now? I don't know why it hates me. I'm gonna move that window over real quick. Didn't mean to click that. Now, Patho should be the only thing on here. Okay, cool. There we go. You can go no further. Caw, quarantine! A lot of them kind of talk like this. Enough cawing. It was I who set up the quarantine in the first place. Or, I'm so tired of running into obstacles that I created myself. This line, I'm so tired of running into obstacles that I created myself, is a thesis statement for all of Pathologic. You try and fix things and they become worse. You know, let's say, who are you? State your name. I didn't recognize you at first glance. You've changed quite a bit after a week in our town. I'm Sava Kremenitz. Oh, I'm gonna struggle with names I don't already know how to say. Number 72, the last of the Volunteer Orderly Corps. Since you're here, consider this my resignation. I do not accept your resignation, there's still hope. The last volunteer, the last post, the last frontier, how quickly it all came to an end. Let's wax poetic about it. You promised to save our town, but all you leave behind are ashes and graves. What lies ahead of you is not the step, but a fog of uncertainty. So where will you go now, O man who lost to death? What a way to talk to me, 72. Grow too fond of your mask. Abide by the protocol and stop with the implications. Or, there's a distinct smell of creosote. There's a railroad nearby. I'll return to the capital. They're shutting down Thanatica, my lab, and the Academy must hear of this dreadful disease. No reason to stay here. The town is lost. I admit, I'm not omnipotent, but I've tried. He's not being terrible yet. Let's say... yeah, I'll return to the capital. People whisper rumors that the only doctor in town plans to abandon them to flee. Okay, who are we talking about when we talk about the only doctor in town? I could think of 3 people. The most fortunate, the survivors, already planned their own escapes. Could they be saved? Yes, I'll take them to the capital. I need witnesses. I couldn't save them with medicine, so I will by other means. The sand pest should be kept within this town's limits, or else it will devour the whole nation. Some survivors might be infected. Quarantine means quarantine. Danielle would straight up be like, I need witnesses, I'm taking them to the capital. Each decision leads to regret the next day. Each step, the abyss. How can one sleep after that? My nightmares are a personal matter. It seems like I'm in a waking dream. What screeches out in the steppe? What screeches out in the steppe? And that shadow that almost touches the sky. Or vita somnium breve. Like I said before, I'm choosing all the Latin options because it is so crazy that this man will just speak in Latin. Will just say Latin words. Vita somnium breve. Nightmares multiply in darkness. It is their nutrient medium, just like blood for a plague. I still have some matches on me. I'll find a way to fend off the darkness. See those bonfires? Those were prepared on my orders to fence off the plague districts. Now they will light my path. I'm not afraid of nightmares. Reality is much more horrific. Jesus, Daniel. Let's say... yeah, bonfires. The light of salvation burns and then fades. Like hope. Like someone's life on a hospital bed. Do you think you'll manage to escape? She already follows you, trying to reach you. She won't just let you leave. Who is she? The plague? Death? Could that be someone threatening my lab? You think I've nowhere to go? That in the capital everything is already lost? Not that step fairy tale nonsense about... We're talking about the Shavnakadir. Let's go. Not that step fairy tale nonsense about monsters again. You're a fool, Bachelor Dankovsky. Conscience. Of course, it's conscience. You cannot run from your conscience, not even on a train. No, you'd be lucky to even board that train alive. And what form your conscience assumes, that is on you and your broken imagination. You imply that I imagine that horrific silhouette? The hallucinations of a guilty conscience? It is likely just neurosis. Daniel being like, I'm just having a neurotic break. I'm just going into full neurosis. No time to wax philosophical. The fog thickens, the bonfires fade, and I still seek a train. Apparently, one with escapees. My conscience is clear. I did all I could for the town. One person alone cannot fight an outbreak of an unknown disease. I just love it is likely just neurosis. That's just so funny. Let's go with this one. Come back to where you came from, Doctor. Try to become your old self again. Just don't forget the matches. Enough with your scare tactics. Or thank you, 72, if it's really you, for your volunteer service. You did all you could. Yeah, enough. And there it goes. Oh, that does mean that these... What? Oh, that's violent. It's tearing up a bowl. Okay. Oh, look at her. So that is a step demon called the Shabnakadir. And she looks so beautiful. Oh, I'm so excited to see her. Come back, lady. Come back. Oh, look at the smoke coming out of her head. I hope we get more about the Shabnak in this demo. She looks really, really weird in the first game, and I actually don't know how she looks in the second. But like her tearing up a bowl. Look at her. Hello. Oh, the mask and like the crouching position, how you can see the outline of her body. Ah, losing it. So cool. There she goes. I would love to see the town. I would love to see the abattoir. That would be great. This music is awesome. I'm so happy. I guess oh, another dead bull. Oh shit. There are multiple paths I can go? Let me light this one. Do I... Second. Gonna take a peek at controls. Oh, I for inventory. Who would have guessed? Okay, I have 23 matches. Oh, there's flavor text. Burns brightly but dies out quickly. Does not go into the wind and rain. Does not go out in the wind and rain thanks to potassium chlorate. Matches can be used to light fires. Oh, do y'all hear the whispering in the music? Let's go. This is wow. Oh, there's a lot. Can I get got by the Shabnak out here? Oh, there she is! Hello, ma'am. Oh, and she's on the train. Okay. This train yard. She's so big. Excuse me, ma'am. I would like to get on the train. Excuse me, ma'am. Can I please? Oh my gosh, look at her. Ma'am, can I please? Is anybody? Oh, all of the escapees are dead. Oh. The stench. I'm going to be ill. Out. Out. Oh. Excuse me, ma'am. Okay. I don't know what he did, but he did probably deserve that. I'm gonna be straight up. The day before, so now we're at day 7, in which the Bachelor leaves the capital. Oh no, this is the day before he leaves for the step. Okay. Well, we're at, oh. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Ooh, okay, one second. This light rendering causing some issues. They feed on blood. We used to keep... Excuse? Calm down. I'm looking at stuff. I'll come out when I'm ready. We used to keep Caliptrictecleri here, but the simple fragile butterflies that feed on flowers and light were stronger. There's all these little bugs. Nasty little bug man, Daniil Dankovsky. We're seeking the cure to old age and death, a pill to cure the void. A daring hope, a shameful escape. Whoever grabs the bluebird by the tail will see the soul of things. What do you... Loot? Revolver. I don't want to become Death's henchman, but if anyone thinks they can bully me, stop knocking so loud. Calm down, I'll get out here when I want to. Demand more than they need or trample on my dignity, they're wrong. 3. Gun! In the first game, you do not get a gun to... Okay, blue butterfly on the sink. Observed. I need everyone to calm the fuck down. Hi, guys.
I think you ought to reread your own early work, Chief. Assuming you wrote them yourself.
Assuming you wrote them yourself? Do you hear those peculiar footsteps on the stairs? Ominous footsteps. I think they're coming for us. If they catch you here, there's no telling what might happen. You could even be arrested.
What were you expecting? Huh? It's been years and I still can't get enough of your idealism.
Shall I continue? The ruling goes on. Your Thanatica, the nation's only laboratory specializing in novel life extension techniques, comes across as a pseudoscientific wild goose chase. This so-called effective immortality project. Enough, I'm sick of it already. Wild goose chase, that gaggle of ossified dotards. There will be an inquiry based on our results at the Academy Special Commission, which, as you know, Karlovich is on. I could say dotards. Oh, but there's more. Has, according to a number of scientists including Vorogin, Zegler, and Vilonovich, achieved significant breakthroughs. We can skip this part. There. In view of academic council deeming it to lack any prospects whatsoever, the only rational course of action. Everyone calm down outside. Everyone calm down. I'm doing science over here. I'm doing medicine. I'm a doctor. I'm a doctor. would be to suspend the research, transfer the laboratory to the purview of the Chemistry Institute, and dismiss its staff. I can recite it from memory by now. Perhaps you could retell it in verse, Platon. It would calm you down and put things in broader perspective. I won't let them. It's my life's work. I don't know to what extent you two might say the same. I'd sooner lose a wife, an arm, and an eye than Thanatica. And why does it have to be now? We just got to a cellular level reaction. Lose a wife. This man's not married. Yeah, I'll say that one. You don't have a wife. Given the way you live, you never will. Get his ass, Seraphima. Get his ass. He deserves it. I'm married to my work. Our relationship is loving, mutually fulfilling, and unclouded by rivalry. Or, fine, no wife, so make it both eyes and both arms. After all, I've got you and Platon. I'll do fine with just my head. Yeah, I'm married to my work. Actually, there is still hope, Bachelor. If we present them that immortal man from the steppe, what was his name? Kane. Simon Kane. It is Simon Kane. I don't quite remember. It was an odd name. Unusual. Simon Kane is one of the least weird names we are gonna encounter. Talking him into volunteering for a study will be a task in itself. He's an influential man, not a cowherd. For all we know, he could be a governor or a magistrate in that town. He's not immortal, but his longevity is quite unique. If his letter is to be believed, just shy of a century and a half, and he's in great health. Yeah, Kane. Simon Kane. That's the man we're gonna go see. No time, colleagues, no time. They're already climbing the stairs. Dankovsky, you need to run. There'll be no commission while you're gone. We can stall the proceedings. Go fetch us an immortal right away. We'll tell them that you're away on that trip. For once, the red tape will play into our hands. We'll stall. Reports, audits, you name it. An appeal, if all else fails. But if they find you, they'll convene and force us to testify, and we won't be able to wriggle out of it. I agree. If you leave before you're handed the ruling, it's their fault for missing you. But if you wait until afterwards, that's obstruction. They won't miss a chance to hold it against you. They'll use whatever pretext they can. They will anyway. What about you two? Yeah, what about you two? What would they want with us? You're the big-name scientist, so act like it. You're the one they need. And that Shen person is just who you need. Kane. His name is Kane. Oh, for God's sake! Platon, shall we toss him out the window? That's it, they're here. Hear those voices? They must be deciding whose head is hard enough to batter down the door with. Get out! The eastbound train departs at 4:15. You can make it right on time. You two keep cool. I'll stall for time. Keep mum. Thank you. Fine, I'll go. Oh, wait, one last thing. Have a look at this while you're on your way. You've been promising for 3 months already, but you never found the time. It's a tool for studying tuberculosis. The air humidity thing, remember? Kaufman, Gorski, Onestein. Right, those postgraduates with their heads in the clouds. It's long past time we got rid of them. Right, let's get a how does it work? There's no time. Take their papers and read them on your way. We have more pressing issues right now. Case in point, when is report S-104 coming in? You know, the cytological... Is he trying to be funny or what? Get out, Chief! Use the back door and don't come back without your immortal. I'll bring him with me. I'm assuming the stars means they're like influential choices. We are again going with anything he says in Latin because it's the biggest douchebaggery that he could possibly do. I'll be back in a week. Aut cum suto, aut in suto. New item prototype. It was made when we were trying to fight tuberculosis pathogens. In theory, it purifies the air of microorganisms with the sound at a frequency beyond human perception, destroying their cell membranes. If only it could kill them inside the human body, this device would be priceless. So, yeah, no. That is the main door. Like, can I save? I can't save! Okay. Yeah, I'm assuming we're going out the back way.
They'll go to any length, Chief. But our lengths are longer.
Wait, just one more thing. So are we, like, no longer in a hurry? One more, what might that be? So are we no longer in a hurry? Take care of yourself, Chief.
Victor Nation.
Hello, Talia.
How are you feeling?
Hello. Welcome to Pathologic 3. Hello, Victor. We are just getting started. We are playing as Daniil Dankovsky, going to go to a little town on the steppe of Russia to go get us an immortal man. or as close to an immortal man as we can get. Let's see. Take care of yourself, Chief. You're so reckless. Head always in the clouds. You don't really know how to fend for yourself, do you? Do you even care about yourself? Oh, what's the worst that could happen? Or as if you are any different. Oh, what's the worst that could happen? Ooh, strawberry banana smoothie sounds good. We're all doomed without you. Come on, it'll be all right. Hey, no crying in the laboratory. It'll be all right. Please abide by the protocol. No crying. No crying in baseball. It's fine. Enough of this. Are you armed? Yes, I did get a gun. I don't kill. I prolong life. Sure, buddy. You might have forgotten, but this is what our calling is. Why, I'm armed with my vast intellect and quick wit. As long as I can open my mouth, they won't know what hit them. Or, I'm not fond of weapons. Qui glado ferit, gladio perit. As I said before, I'm picking all of his Latin-based lines because they're the funniest to me, because it's just absolutely buck wild to say that to another human being. Daniel, are you armed? I am. Praemuntius. Praemunitus. Yes. Praemunitus. At least I can shoot myself with this if I fail. I love this awful man. Have you ever even used it? Please, take this seriously. Best I can do is point it at someone and pretend it's loaded. Might not work on the bears, though. Well, at least point it, then. You can be very persuasive sometimes, Chief. Yes, you should know? Excuse me? Yeah, the reflection on her lip does look a little bit like buck teeth. Best of luck to you in Platon, Seraphima. Here we go. Worst man in the world, now with gun. What is that? Gun. Hey, Amelia. Daniel, you just have this in your lab? Is that a bull? Bull. Oh, hee. Okay, fun skulls.
Freeze.
Oh, nope. Get the fuck down. I'm absolutely crazy and will shoot. Don't eat. Oh, some of these are paintings from the. Yeah, that's right. Let me out of here. So what we know so far, in terms of information that the game has given us, is that this trip to the steppe will end with almost 25,000 people dead. 25,000 people are going to die because of something called the sand plague or the sand pest. We know that there's a crazy little fire demon lady. The game has not told us its name, but I'm 99% sure it's something called a Shabnakadir. And it will fucking attack Daniel on his way out of the steppe. We know that his lab is going to get shut down because of all of this. It's not... Well, and we know that he's leaving because basically he is going to be arrested. Oh, this is all in Russian. Of course it is. Why would it not be in Russian? I need to remember that I can press Q to observe things. Can't for the life of me remember what's behind there. My wits are scattered. Thoughts. Break the circle, cross the circle, and you're free. Tear it apart. Okay, and this is the room where we started.
I'm Daniil Denkovsky, Bachelor of Medicine.
Yeah, I
My
wasn't
research
expecting
into
great
the
voice
limits of
acting.
Human life has brought me renown. I've devoted all my energy and remarkable intellect to combating the greatest fear that binds humanity, the inevitability of imminent death. Seeking proof of my theories, I traveled to a small, steep town to examine a person of phenomenal longevity, Simon Kane. But I walked into a trap. The moment I arrived there, an unknown disease struck the town. It devoured the town like a wildfire. Its contagion and lethality surpassed anything humanity had ever faced. And I became the only doctor standing in the way of this unprecedented pestilence.
Title card, let's go! Pathologic 3 Quarantine! All right. Okay, this is from the trailer. So this is the guy. So we're back at day 11 or 12 after the fall of the step.
Reverence for hierarchy, idolatrous veneration, and other useful life skills.
Okay. Let's go back to your testimony, Bachelor Dankovsky. Testimony. So this is an interrogation, a preliminary investigation. Right, my testimony. How long are you going to drag out this dramatic pause, Inspector? Every single one of these is so sassy. Testimony. Let's try to remain level-headed. The ministerial inspection of your lab, Thanatica, began in early September. Your presence was required at all times. Instead, you dashed off across the country to a backwater town to bring back what might be described as, yes, an immortal man, or a person with unique longevity, or at least the results of his medical evaluation. Clear evidence that Thanatica's work had potential. I did not flee! Which we know is a lie. They were just like, run. A person of unique longevity. Yes, this town had an outbreak of some fever the scientific community has no knowledge of. As luck would have it, you were the only medical professional at the site of the event. You were forced to remain there, since leaving was impossible. You led the effort to combat the epidemic and, evidently, took on some field research as well. Accurate so far? Accurate so far. Well, not inaccurate. The devil's in the details. You seem to be setting up some trap. Or, I still don't see exactly what you're trying to find out. We're gonna go, not inaccurate. 1 second. Pop my neck. You did not succeed. A complete failure. It goes without saying that one would be foolish to fault a medical specialist in a situation like yours. The remoteness, the lack of communication, the hostile environment, terrible conditions for scientific work. What doctor could have possibly succeeded in those? No one blames you. On the contrary, many stop just short of saying I deliberately brought the infection to the capital. Perhaps I should have walled myself in the lab in with a lab report pinned to my corpse. Or, precisely, no equipment, incompetent aides, zero authority. Given I'm not an epidemiologist, I did the best I could. I love perhaps I should have walled myself in with a lab report pinned to my corpse. Yeah, precisely. No equipment, incompetent aides, zero authority. Hi, Daniel. You're the worst. Oh, and now we're talking from the perspective of the interrogator. Okay. I said I don't blame you, didn't I, Bachelor? For any of it. Did you hear me? Besides, you were in a state of extreme exhaustion. Add to that the stress of the whole situation about your lab. And the best you could do, if I understand correctly, was nothing. Circumstances tied your hands, so you did nothing. Let's say, I blame Daniel for a lot of things, so we're gonna go with the second one. Besides the ordinance from last year, what? Oh, that's better. Tell me, if you'd be so kind, what causes your suspicious unease? I wouldn't assume a guilty conscience. Or, what, did something surprise you? Get that smirk off your face, you're the worst. I suppose we can rule out a setup. Too many coincidences. That letter about Simon lures me to the town. No one knows me. No one shows me Simon. The whole place locks down, trapping me. And while I'm left to die, Thanatica is destroyed just before a scientific breakthrough. My final hours are spent studying the sand pest. Crafty, I must admit. So he's like, it's an inside job. Looking at you from the outside, what I see is a paranoid man. An egocentrical one at that. Bless him. I see a worn out man, unsure he's still among the living. I'm wondering if this is going to affect my stats as I go into actual gameplay. I'm a little scared. I feel as if you no longer know who you are. Oh, I didn't finish reading the second one. I see a worn out man, unsure whether he's still among the living. A man disassembled. I'm trying to help you put yourself back together. I feel as if you no longer know who you are. I look at you and feel frightened, like I'm facing someone who isn't human. Are you alone? Dankovsky. My impression is of countless people occupying the same shell over the past 2 hours, one after another. The first meta-textual conversation piece. 1 second. I gotta go grab something. 1 second, I'll be right back. Oh, buddy, are your eyelids clipping through your eyeballs? Uh-oh. Be right back. Sorry, I realized I left another drinky drink in another room. I gotta take some pills real quick. Woo, hey, woo! Okay. 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 Pills taken, let's go. Let's go. All right. I'm really wondering if these are gonna affect stats. Because we're gonna be monitoring a lot of stat bars once we get going here. This answer makes me go actually insane. Okay, we're going to go with the first one. Paranoid, egocentric man. Correct. What do you want to know? What I could have done? All right. My first idea was a quarantine. I needed time to study the disease, so I isolated patients in their homes. No, I isolated entire districts. I tried to get at least a day ahead of it. It was spreading too swiftly. And, of course, I ensured that no one would leave the town. And the steps you took only shortened the lifespan of this settlement. Or were you always aware of the consequences of your decisions? Let's ask that one. Ah, you refer to the popular discontent. I didn't need love from them, only discipline. A difficult surgery can't be performed on a resisting patient. That's why patients get tied up, held down, or anesthetized. Every step I took was justified, or the town wouldn't have lasted those 7 days. You spent 12 days in the Gorkon area. I have my file on the desk here. You familiarized yourself with it, correct? So interesting. He said 7 days. When it is 12 days that he did spend on the town of Gorkon. Okay. Huh. You think so? Let's take a look at the timeline of your decisions if you call them that, or what I'm seeing is mistake after mistake. You're too intelligent not to suspect malicious intent here, or sabotage. Let's see. Let's take a look at a timeline of your decisions here, Daniel. J. Map of thoughts, conclusions, and doubts. A mind map? What? Oh, baby. I'm gonna go crazy with this. 1 second. Oh, baby, I'm gonna go nutso cuckoo bananas about this. Oh, okay. Important events happen every day. Select a day to recall what transpired. Let's start with day 2. The immortal man is dead. This whole venture of mine turned out to be useless. Day 2. Plague in town. I've never seen such a disease before. This middle of nowhere town is doomed. They don't even have a hospital. Conspiracy? As if Simon Kane never existed. The powers that be lured me to this town. The governmental entity, governmental-ish entity is called the powers that be. That's not just like a nebulous term. They knew what was approaching. They're using me. No more clues. Everyone who could know anything about Simon Kane's death, or if he even existed at all, is dead. No one to count on. The Inquisitor's arrival hasn't saved the town. It has at last broken its spine. The town is beheaded. No more rulers, no more heirs, and the inheritance will be gone any day now. The army is bringing in cannons. The powers that be have already signed the death warrant. Is it your warrant, Dankovsky? Or is it for the rest of the whole town? Or is it for the whole town? Ava Yan has taken her own life. Because of you, Dankovsky. Of course it's because of you. I'm gonna cry actual tears about Ava Yan. Ava Yan. Oh my god. Okay. Spasmi mortis. The town's agony nears its final rest. The plague smiles on its ruins. And finally, day 12. Death is victorious. Bachelor Dankovsky has suffered disgraceful defeat. Let's start. Can I start day 1? Oh my god, it's so much. Holy shit, what? The polyhedron. An incredible tower is overlooking. I'm so excited to see the polyhedron. It's closed. The entrance is boarded off and it has no bearing on my task anyway. Ava. Okay, and this is from day 10, day X. Does this mean day X or day 1? Okay. Yeah, day 10, probably. The Stillwater's owner, the only ray of sunshine in this odious town, took her own life. What have you done, Dankovsky? What have you not? Hope. Courage, Dankovsky. This Simon Kane is your only chance to save Thanatica. No Simon Kane. I can't meet that supposedly immortal man. You went to the ends of the world, chasing nasty rumors, Dankovsky. Chaos and panic. People have lost their minds. It's madness out there. Stabbings, tearing clothing off corpses. They say something important has died. It's over here. Bearers hid their faces, met a strange procession near the cemetery in the evening. Obnoxious little town. She was screaming, oh, I know exactly what that's talking about. Something happened at the empty lot of one of the poorer districts. I can't remember. This is tied to day 4. It's a trap. Can it be that Simon Kane has never existed? So this ties to chaos and panic. And then this ties to do immortals die? Only if you come to visit them, Dankovsky. No need to waste any more time in this dusty little town. Okay. So this is all stuff that happened before. Could I do that for Thanatica? Saw one of the architects of the strange polyhedron tower being questioned. Did he choose to die rather than relinquish his... He chose to die rather than... Wait! They killed... Oh god, did they... Oh, what? They killed him? Wait. Peter, right? That's Peter. Oh shit. Wait, no, buddy. Only go to day 2. Do immortals die? Only if you come to visit them, Dankovsky. There was never any Simon. The Kane family are pompous fools up to their necks in naive esoterics. They must have imagined their immortal Simon. The thread is severed. The station is all but dead. No trains are coming. It's like they never did. See, in unconnected threads. The air has gone black. The factories spew some kind of soot. Old Gimsky, their owner, should thank the heavens I'm not really a government inspector. Mold. The crude sprawl has a nasty smell. Do they at least have sewers here? A sick dog. A boy caught my sleeve, anxious about some mongrel. Is no concern of the bachelor. He should go to the local sawbones. I swore off dealing with animals when I was still doing my residency. Day 3, people light bonfires. Some filth creeps down the streets, making the skin of those infected crumble like sand in 5 hours. Never seen anything like it. Oh, cool. Are we gonna see people die of the sand pest and they're just gonna crumble to dust? I'd love that. Yes, this is when the plague happens. A meeting in town hall. The social elites are trying to take emergency measures. They don't even have a hospital in this backwater. Ridiculous. A prophet of the Kane family. The Kane lass, Maria Kaina, spewed some nonsense about visions in the town's approaching death. I didn't listen. Of course he didn't. Death is one step ahead again from day 5. Marina Kaina promised one of her friends would tell me about the town's fate, but all I found were some drunks mourning a corpse. Okay, this is very interesting. Seeing how these all tie up. It's a trap. Can it be that Simon Kane never existed? Could he have been invented to lure Bachelor Dankovsky to this backwater? And I know why. I'm no puppet. They think I'll have to cure the infection if I'm stuck here with it. I never swore the Hippocratic oath to the violators of free will. Tellman, that rat. I don't know. Telman off the top of my head. Or is it all Telman's doing? What is he doing to Thanatica while I'm locked in here? Away. Escape. 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 By any means. At any cost. Oh. Sandpest is unique. No one has ever dealt with a disease like this. I mean... Day 5. This is when... Yeah, everybody is dead. I failed to escape. I was disgracefully apprehended at the station. The trap has sprung. Old Gimski's daughter told me the man who saw Simon Kane last hides in the warehouses. All I can do is go looking for clues. The last witness... Stock Reuben is dead. Reuben died! Reuben! Buddy! Death is one step ahead again. Maria kind of promised of her friend to tell me about the fable I found with some drunks mourning a corpse. Oh, I think I know who that is. Oh, with the heart too. Geez. Heel taps of iron boots from day 9. They've sent in the army. So this is when we first kind of, probably when we first kind of hear about the army coming in. Okay. Cool. Day 6. Shabnak! Let's go! Oh my god, the Shabnak! This plague spread across the town. I see things in the infected districts. Things that are not there. Are you sure? Maybe the Shabnakadir is real, though. The town clinging to hope. In this lack of thought, lack of power, the people listen to charlatans. They are ignorant. Our people. Our people! Interesting. Harrispex the Butcher, first mention of Artemy, and it's day 6. A local dropout. Not even a witch doctor, just a butcher. And still they believe him. And the Changeling and Artemy aren't even coming in till day 6? The beatific girl who claims she's a saint is even worse. I'm so excited to talk to Clara. Please let me talk to her. Then this connects to day 10. The plague has burned almost everyone. Science can do nothing about this disease. It can't be stopped. Cannot believe Artemy and Clara don't really, like, show up until day 6. From day 9, the tower is falling. I can hear the polyhedron creaking. Oh my god, if I see the polyhedron fall over, I'm gonna lose my fucking shit. It's gonna collapse under its own weight any minute now. Yeah, this is all tying into... Okay, yeah, the polyhedron is closed. They killed Peter Stomatin, I believe is his name. No one to count on the Okay, this is... So day 7 is when Aglaya shows up. She is not helpful. The Inquisitor is a headsman. Half the town elite's imprisoned, the other hanging on a noose. Still nothing is improved. Hangman. The Sabarovs have no future. The town's governor and his wife have renounced their daughter? Oh my god, the Sabarovs already kind of suck, but oh my god. Heels clicking, the Inquisitor's arrival will surely restore order. No, buddy. The old Gimskis have no present. The owners of the town's main enterprise are... They arrest the old Gimskis? Aglaya arrests the old Gimskis and the Sabarovs give up their kid? Jesus, the Kanes have no past. A relative of Simon was driven mad. Which one? Which one of the Kanes? There are 3 Kanes. One is more likely than the other 2. The reins are loose. All 3 ruling families are torn apart, broken, and plowed over. The time has cast them aside. Why did I try? Governor Sabarov's wife died? Tankovsky, you fucking killed Sabarov's wife? She already had so many problems. I'm forgetting character names right now, but like I can picture their faces in my head. So Sabarov's wife was a psychic who had an insane drug problem. You killed her, Dankovsky? Holy shit, Daniil. Holy shit. You fucked up so bad. I literally cannot believe. Yulia. Oh god, how do you say Yulia's last name? Yuricheva? Yeah, Yulia Loricheva, yeah. A logistics worker keeps saying she could have prevented it. I don't think she could. I don't trust Yulia, sorry. She stumbled and she and looking at the work of her own hands, she saw that her life's work meant nothing. What is this tied to? Oh, it's tied to this down here. Okay. Oh, and I can zoom out a little bit. There we go. The left hand lacks the right. Oh, Gimsky, the factory owner. Vlad the Younger died? Doesn't have it, or did he disown him? Did Big Vlad? Oh my god. Dankovsky, you fucked up. So bad. Oh my god. Oh my god. Judgment without a court. The crazed town didn't forgive the town's judge for failing to keep the order. Oh my god, Danielle, you fucked up so bad. All 3 ruling families were torn apart and plowed over the time. Oh my god, dude. How'd you mess it up so bad? So there's a thing in the first game. Hello, the real Ngoet. Sorry, I tried to piece that out. Welcome to Pathologic 3. I'm just going through the mind map, seeing how badly Daniel Dankovsky messed up. There's a thing in the first game where if you're playing one of the other doctors, the one that you are not controlling will fail at literally everything that they try to do because you as the player character are not there to kind of guide them around. It's a lot of metatextual stuff. I do think that's kind of what we're doing right now, is to show that Daniel, left to his own devices, he messed up so bad. God, it's the worst anyone's ever done it, Daniel. Daniel, you fucked up so bad. I mean, in fairness, a lot is not true. It's not in his control. But a big part of the game is looking to, yeah, Daniel blaming himself for, yeah. That's kind of what I saw from the reviews I saw, and I'm very excited about that because honestly, this man needs to be humbled, but trying to avenge someone at the, oh, Lara. Lara killed the general? Jesus Christ, this is a mess. He didn't blow up the town, so it's not the main ending from the first game, which is very interesting. Because most of the time, like, the good ending for him in the second one. Oh, I haven't played 2. I've watched a little bit of 2. I know 1 fairly well. Good for Lara, though. If you would have told me, if you would have said one of the ladies killed somebody, no, you're okay. It's fine. It's a game that's been out for a while. If you would have given me a lineup of the Pathologic women and was like, which one of these killed the general, I would not have picked Lara. That's amazing. Oh, the Miracle Tower. Oh man, if I have to see the polyhedron fall over, I'm gonna lose my mind. Let's see. Yeah, no, stopping the people. Crowds and anarchy rule the town. Ava! Ava Yan! The Stillwater's owner and the only ray of sunshine in this odious town took her own life. Day 10. What have you done, Donkovsky, and what have you not? Plague has burned almost everyone. Science can do nothing about this disease. She is also the daughter. That's true. That's true, she is. But she's just so nice. Drunken army goons shoot whichever way they please. Sick. The plague triumphant. The sandpest has devoured the whole town. Is that everything? Day 10. Oh, no, no, no. I still got the one more. I still got the one more. God, it went so bad, buddy. Oh, Daniel. Oh, it went so bad, bucko. Oh, man. Yep. And then day 12. Yep. Death is victorious. The immortal Simon. Well, yeah, Simon Kane is dead. The town is dead. Bachelor Dankovsky is dead. If we equal a man to the work of his life. You dramatic little shit. When you try to help people when the guy who killed your father comes in and execute. I mean, yeah, fair enough. Also, the general whose name I'm not remembering very well right now.
Your talent doesn't have
not great.
too many admirers. Everyone's against you. Sagla, Villanovich, Voronin. Shall I continue?
Look, Daniel sucks, but like... Well, why are you looking at me like that? As if you're seeing this for the first time. As if this is the first time. It's not like I've rummaged through your papers. Name blocked. Oh yeah, block! No, not the first time. You showed me 2 hours ago at the start of our conversation. I'm sorry, but what's written here is utter nonsense. This isn't how it happened at all. Or facts lifted from their context, twisted into new ones, you know? The worst lie is a partial truth. So let's say this is the first time. I'm not looking through your stuff, dude. All right. Let's look at the 5th day. Remember when you seemingly admitted that a vaccine was possible? You had volunteers brought to you and inoculated them with sand pest. Are you still with me, Dunkovsky? Look me in the eye. Are you here? I am here, but it's certainly not with you. Whose testimony do you even base this on? Who slanders my name? Probably somebody who's already dead. No, incorrect from the start. Yeah, there wasn't anything in there about an inoculation. Do you intend to provoke me with this preposterous document? What is your goal, Inspector? Yeah, no, wrong. I do like that we get a kind of switch. On 2 and 3, I'm a big fan of how they did Daniel. 1 from what I've seen is fun. Fun Daniel. Dude, Daniel sucks so hard in the first game. That's probably my favorite thing about him. This Daniel's a little bit more understandable as a person. He's not being a dick to everyone without reason. He is still sassy though. They haven't super... And also kind of the Daniel from the Marble Nest. I know a lot of the story about from the Marble Nest. It feels like that kind of has carried over a little bit. I'm not going to spoil the Marble Nest because the end makes me just cry. It's so good. But, oof. Calm your nerves. Let's see. Look at that trembling lip. Calm your nerves. The very reason you're sitting here is so that we may find the truth, isn't it? Doesn't matter. You've said it enough in 2 hours to not only be fired from your department, but also tried as a criminal. Yeah, calm down. We're setting the record straight here, buddy. Your shitty little jacket. I won't be intimidated. I'm a doctor, a scientist. Do you hear me? I've come back from a hell the phantasms of a nightmare could never portray, and I worked there as a doctor. Do you understand? A doctor. Not an exterminator or inquisitor, not a police inspector or army commander. I am a medical professional. The number of people you've personally killed already puts you ahead of many in the army and the police. Or, I'm not trying to intimidate you. Perish the thought. I'm sorry, I'm exhausted as well. You must have misunderstood me. Or, you're an intelligent man, Dr. Dunkovsky. One with decisive judgment, unafraid to make mistakes and answer for them. I admire you. You're a smart guy. Let's butter him up a little bit. Enough with that tone. Don't you grow tired of yourself? Put this on record. That backwater didn't have a hospital. Understand? It didn't have a hospital. But it did have a theater, so I repurposed it somewhat into a hospital. I studied the patients there, creating a vaccine was a priority. That's what I did. I vaccinated people. You did that each day? Every day? An hour ago you said a vaccine was impossible, and in the end the town died out. He is still arrogant AF and kind of petty and rude, but they also show his genuine good intention, which is honestly better than the first game. He just was mean the whole time. Just mean for the sake of mean. Which honestly is still so funny to me. It's so funny. Let's say you did that each day, every day. The only one who has a plan. Yeah, he's smart. I will give it that Daniel is smart. He's arrogant for a reason, because he is a smart guy. Creating a vaccine isn't as simple as brewing a cup of tea. The disease mutated fast. The scientific community had never seen anything like it. I had to create a vaccine every day. Do you understand? A new one each time. All the while I had no equipment, no lab. I had to improvise new methods in a matter of minutes. Insane. Insane thing that you've done, Daniel. A hospital. You know what? I believe you, but I need more details, facts. Or a theater. Let's talk more about the 5th day after you arrived. And records from the 5th day state that out of 780 patients vaccinated, 412. Jesus Christ. Let's talk more about the 5th day. Am I gonna get to see Mark? I would like to see Mark Immortel, please. Please. He is bad with people, and despite... Oh! Act 1 done! Yippee! We've got the setup, baby! This boy fucked up. More inquisitors! Not inquisitors, executors. Day 5 in which the Bachelor winds up the people and has to rewind. Oh my gosh, I want to look over the theater so bad. Okay, Okay. Yeah, so this will remind us what happened so far, pretty much, today. Today? 5th day in the town, 3rd one at the hospital, the plague runs rampant. I still hope to find a vaccine, but for now, only the quarantine protects people. Nothing else. Nothing else we need to know about, I guess. Look at my little guys. These are my little guys. Yay, tragedy! I think because of this blurring, I think my man ain't doing great. Can I see my stats? 1 second, let's finish talking to the tragedian. Senor, you're here. Upon the stage once more, the man who made a hospital out of the theater will have eyes on him aplenty. Do you know what the orderlies behind your back are whispering? No, what are they saying? I don't care about gossip so long as it doesn't distract the orderlies from their duties, or I still can't believe that this miserable little town didn't have a hospital until I showed up. I think a big part of why he's consistently views his only wrongdoing failing the patients because he wants to be a just be a doctor. Daniel did not sign up for the town upon Gorkon politics. And they are buck wild politics. These people have very strange ways of thinking and speaking, and Daniel's like, I'm just a doctor. I'm just some guy. I'm here to try and stop death. Like, that's my whole bag, and y'all are crazy. Please tell me. Please give me the gossip. They say you have a seesaw in your head. They picture you a man atop a board, atop a barrel, gun in hand, aiming as you roll and teeter to and fro. Quit distracting me with idle chatter or a seesaw inside my head. Maybe the rumors have a little truth to them. Let's do that one. Extreme, senor. I'm certain. Signor? It's a word I don't know. Extremes can kill you dead. One moment mired in apathy, the next in mania, trying to do everything at once. You're caught between your pounding heart and your 2 hesitating feet. A man of impulse, yet sometimes paralyzed. That there is your seesaw. Fair enough criticism, but how else could I be? Or hard not to veer into extremes when the whole town is being consumed by a novel disease. Or this, it's novel disease. Oh, hey, we're going to talk about Scylla and Charybdis. I can't escape Roman mythology for a second. I'm curious how they will handle the Canes. Yeah. Daniel and the Canes become so buddy-buddy. They're like best friends. He feels like it will be a lot more critical and disliking of them, which is fair because I'm critical of literally all of the big 3 families. Jesus. Like in the time map, it says that the Saburovs gave up their daughter. Like, I do not like Governor Saburov to begin with, but holy shit. Holy shit, dude. As we stand here in the old theater... Oh, this is the tragedian talking. I love my guy. As we stand here in the old theater, let me then play the doctor and prescribe ballads. The golden mean, though you may yet be swept to Scylla or to Charybdis. Don't compare Daniel to Odysseus. Even now, what do you feel as soon as you approach the sick? Indifference and gloom begin to burden you. A stronger political view, he talks about how shit all the exploitation is. Yeah, but he's also an outsider, and these people do not trust him. Yes, I feel as though I'm already exhausted, already anticipating failure. The thought alone drains my strength. Or, you're exaggerating again. If I were really so depressed as to be catatonic, I wouldn't have even started this conversation. So much talking with no practical use. Give me your impression of a prescription if you fancy yourself a doctor. Woof. All of these. Let's go. Yeah, dude, you're exaggerating. If I was so depressed that I'm in catatonia, I wouldn't be talking to you right now. With me, you would, for I am but a player, a figment of your mind. Indeed, senor, you hardly speak when your heart races, yet, or when your mind has gone too quiet. Is that really noticeable? Or I need to keep this unfortunate inclination in check. Second one for sure. The strongest treatment is right here. The same we use to numb the hopeless sick. Are you talking about strychnine? Are we going to be doing strychnine stuff again? Twirine is the drug of choice on the step. These drugs may work for you as well, but mind that as you take them, you become accustomed to them, and you need more and more each time. I'm perfectly aware of that. Isn't that an extreme measure? Or I didn't expect I'd be choosing between using medication on myself or a patient. Pathologic, baby. Daniel's a man of contradictions. Through the town brings out more of his idyllic moral. Yeah, he is really idyllic. He has his very strong views of what the world should be and gets kind of angry when it's not that way. Yeah, I know. But there are other ways as well. A drink and a smoke, perhaps. Fear and hunger type beat. Things you may not expect can stabilize you. To warm yourself by the fire or wash yourself in cool water. Okay, so we're doing the Pathologic 1. Again, I haven't played 2, so I don't know if they also touch this on this in 2. Like, this is how they're giving us a tutorial on how to keep yourself alive, basically. People in the rich first world areas can often be blind to the... Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's another reason why I really like Pathologic. Ugh. You know what helps you best? You are a scientist, so experiment. Quite an experiment, measuring the psychological effect of kicking cans. I will be sure to report my findings to the capital. Or, yes, I should be looking to keep myself together with bare minimum. I can't afford to lose focus when dealing with patients. Or, thank you, Thespian, it can be easy. Yeah, I will be sure to report my findings to the capital. Thanks, dude. Oh, is time still going? Oh, shit. Shit, time still... I thought in the first game time didn't go during conversations. Yet it couldn't hurt to take some pills with you. Who knows what madness lies ahead? Take something from the hospital supplies. Besides the other fronts you struggle on, there is the struggle within yourself, senor. What could be harder? You could have just said Medice curata ipsum. Danielle, not another human being, even one that is a figment of your imagination, would never say this. I remember and I dread, or you actors love to exaggerate. Again, we're picking all the Latin ones. It's so funny. There he goes. Okay, wait. Let me look at my inventory. Okay, so I have tobacco. Mania plus 10. Camphor, stimulant. Mania plus 5. I do like that we get to have... Oh, time only goes on when you pick a choice. Thank you. Increases inhibition of... Okay, apathy plus 25. Strychnine. Which is the same as medicine. Invigorating in small doses, addictive. With each use, the effect becomes weaker. Okay, and then this bottom part is my inventory. Hello, Lulu. Welcome to Pathologic 3, the quarantine demo. Hi, Gray. I would like to see my stat bars. It's the town! It's the bull! So the town is set up to be like a bull. It's the bull. Say goodbye to food. No more Wait, what? Really? Oh my god, there's not a... Oh my god, there's not a hunger meter. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm not gonna have to ration egg. I'm not gonna have to ration egg. What a gift. Thank you, Ice Pick. Oh my god. Okay, so, as you can see, parts of this town are named after parts of a bull. The maw, so the mouth, the marrow, the gut, the backbone. Skinner's hair and hindquarters. So, oh, and then this has to be the abattoir over here. Cemetery, the Crowstone, the Crude Sprawl, Factory. Okay. And we're here in the Marrows. Where's the church? Are we in the church? No, we're in the theater. The doy. That's got to be the... Yeah, because the church is at the base of the polyhedron. And then this is the canes. And then I believe Ava's is going to be like right here. I want to see Ava so much. Show me Ava yawn. Show me Ava yawn. Can I please... Is there even a reason to talk? Apathy. Can I see my stats, please? 1 second, let me look at the controls. Concentrate, draw, interact. Where's my throw matchstick mind map? Casebook, movement. Where's my... Oh, it's not a survival game. Okay, pure time. Okay, we are getting rid of the survivalist stuff. Okay, cool. I do still need to play the Void. But can I see my... I've made an apathetic man. Oopsie doopsie. Where am I? I want to see my status. I want to see the status of this man. Okay, casebooks, notes. Do I really not have a way to look at... I'm just so used to a Pathologic game having my little top of your screen. Oh, thank you. Left is apathy, right is me. Okay, so we are really apathy. Okay, maybe I should take something. Is there something to... well, I have tobacco to increase my mania. Apathy plus 25. Yeah, let's not. Taking some strychnine seems real stupid. Let's take a little bit of this. How do I take? How do I take? Maybe I'm jumping the gun a little bit here. Oh, because I want to talk to my little guys. Jazz bar front for mob boss vtuber. I don't know where you heard that I'm a mob boss. That's not true. There we go. Okay, right click to use.
Half a tone louder. More thoughts. More thoughts.
Hey, bud.
Honk honk. Grade that one now says my mom is the biggest clown in the circus.
Oh my god, I'm...
And
okay.
they're right.
Okay. I'm much less apathetic now. Alright. Great, don't be mean to me. Okay, no, we're back in apathy. We're back in apathy town. Okay, I might have to take fucking strychnine. I might have goofed up so bad that I need to take strychnine. Uh-oh. Oh, Daniel Bud, I'm sorry that I messed up so bad, like, from the jump. Okay. Are we even keel now, buddy boy? Okay, here we go. Let me talk to my sweet babies. Thank you, Garfield. Oh, this is the one we talked to at the beginning. Okay. This game is basically getting high AF because you're feeling depressed. Hey, buddy. Sava Kriminets, number 72. I'm an orderly on quarantine duty. What are your instructions? So this is the one, we know that this will be the last remaining executor. God, I want to make an executor mask so bad. It's so cool. Rah. Okay. 72 quarantine sounds familiar. What were you doing yesterday? Or, right, Sava Kriminets. Excuse me. Here are your orders. Take a dozen trusted people with you. I'm reassigning you to the cemetery. Burials, cremations, and all that. You're dismissed. I'm assuming the stars means that they are active choices. You have a family, right, Sava? Here are my orders. Take off that ridiculous costume, take your family, and hide somewhere in the steppe. Pathologic 2. Man, the hospital cabinets are very sparse. Guess Ruben is struggling. Daniel, oh my god, 20 free bottles of the funny juice just for me in hospital. Oh, do I get to see Ruben? Do I get to see my buddy Stanislav Ruben? What were you doing yesterday, ma'am? We cleared out this place like you ordered. Remember the size of the crowd that showed up yesterday? You said a hospital's for doctors, not the sick. What are you on about? I never said that. Or, no, this won't do. Allow me to correct you. I said we needed space to work. I said the sick ward was going to be at the station now, and this place would be a research facility. That is what I said. Or, correct. The school bell is for the teachers, not the students. Parliament is no place for debate. Medical science is not for the people. Curate ipsum. Again, we're picking every single one of the Latin ones because it's so silly. I am the boss who managed the resources, that's true. Basically, those who have sandpest are beyond help. They're supposed to go to the general sick ward of the station to die. You have us give them morphine, laudanum, lead, and whatever else eases their pain. And the patients you wanted us to bring here were the rare ones who hadn't died within 5 hours and could still even walk. That is correct. They're the ones we're going to be working with. I'm afraid that this is how history will record my orders, even though I meant something else entirely. Or, right, listen up. From now on, kindly record everything I say verbatim to the letter. Is that clear? I'll be checking. He's the worst. Yeah. It would be smart to get a letter to like get everything written down, but Christ alive, that's the meanest way to say that. Maybe bosses in different ways, but it's rather communal effort despite how much Daniel and Ruben like to play them. So I do like Ruben, though. Yeah, we're gonna work with these guys. How about you? Who are you? I'm here to raise a collective complaint. Doctor, these cloaks, they are very uncomfortable. Sir, they make it hard to use our hands, and you can't see a damn thing through the mask. On top of that, we have to burn them every night because each time we've been into an infected area. Well, for starters, maybe Daniel really said, "What happened to hello?" Daniel said, "What happened to how are you, Mr. Dr. Dankovsky?" What can we do? There's nothing else we can use, but the town theater has a warehouse full of these costumes, enough to last a lifetime given our current life expectancy. Or, on the upside, they make you very visible. They also grant you a certain gravitas that commands respect and raises prestige. So yeah, so for people who do not know, these executor masks are part of theatrical troupe costumes. Same with the tragedians. The theater is a big thing in the town upon Gorkon. But also, sir, what happened to hello? Judas Maccabeus. No number. I'm not some item you can use. I see you're well read. That may come in useful. If you stop it with the bad manners, I'll put you on statistics duty. Or, what means my name to you? Indeed. I see you aspire to heroic deeds, Judas Maccabeus. Maccabeus? Probably Maccabeus, because that's very close to macabre. I'm assuming same Latin word root origin. I know it's a large amount of ways you can play Daniel here, and I don't think it's the RPG make your own character. It's showing Daniel's varied feelings. Yeah, that's kind of how I took it in the first game as well, because the first game very much is like you are seeing through the eyes of whatever character you're playing as, and you are piloting them around, but you get and each of the options that you see are like the thoughts that they think and the things that they could say. Which is why, like, I feel like each character has a very distinct personality, because it's not just like, oh, like you are answering as the player, you are always answering as the character, but you are also the player piloting the character. Weird metatextual stuff. Very metatextual. What's in a name? That would be call a rose by another. Daniel just waxing philosophically about this guy being named Judas. Yeah, I see you want to be a hero, Mr. Judas. Okay, we are getting more apathetic. Marat. Oh god, the names I don't know already how to say. Marat Taikikin. Taikikin. I'm so sorry, Marat. Something else I noticed that Daniel often chooses between being super harsh and rude, or very respectful and caring in a way for their well-being, giving breaks and such. He struggles with being stern. It's either you fucked up, fuck you, or it's okay, take a break. Yeah. I started my shift at 10. It's 10:03. What's the plan, doctor? The vaccine, obviously. We were unsuccessful yesterday and the day before. Therefore, today's plans remain the same. Or there's only one plan. Every effort goes towards the vaccine. Right now, we're going to identify the strain. Or, out of 780 vaccinated patients from the past 3 days, how many have died? Let's see how many have died. Give me a second. 401. I thought it was 412. We've been catching those longs, as you've instructed. You know, the rare cases where they get infected but resist the sand pest for a long time. We've got 3 for today, over there on the platform, the stage. I want to see Mark. Let me see Mark. Let me see Mark Immortel, please. Quite reflective of how he views himself. He's either the biggest fuck up for messing up, or he just needs to stop him. Yeah. Well, and Seraphima was like, hey, you're just like really impulsive and don't really think a lot and don't really care about yourself. Maybe reflect on that, buddy. And Daniel more and more can't. Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. This is a situation where you can't take breaks. This is plague. This is plague times. 25,000 people. Blah. Just 3 shame. Well, at least we'll be done quickly. What the hell? I told you yesterday they were to be kept separate. No contact between them. How is that unclear? Or, I hope none of them are faking it. Yesterday, you lot brought in no less than a dozen enthusiastic pretenders. Yeah, let's be like, whoa. Because honestly, if we are doing experiments, these people should not be in contact or put up on a stage. Oh, of course it was clear. Why shouldn't it be? But what do we do with them now, though? Shall I take them away? There's no point now. Idiots! Or, this is better than nothing, if only barely. A tuft of wool off a useless sheep. Doctor, last night we had a chat amongst ourselves, and there's something we don't get. Okay, you said like, you now get a Valley Girl accent. What's like the point of figuring out what those longs are sick with besides the sand pest? They're like gonna die anyway. How does it help us if we figure out that they also have like anemia or, I don't know, like measles on top of the earthen plague? I mean, you wouldn't understand. It's difficult to explain. Takes a long time too. You're seeing if there's a disease, like basically you're using a cancer to kill a cancer. You're using an aggressive disease to kill another disease, basically. To make it as simple as possible, the body wages wars. Whenever there's a disease, it sends its soldiers into battle. Sometimes the soldiers help fight other diseases along the way, including undiagnosed ones. Or, it might seem like the more diseases a person has, the sooner their strength is drained, but that isn't the case. On the contrary, one disease can sometimes suppress another. That's kind of what I'm thinking of. Or, we make each day's vaccine from those who are fighting off the current strain of the sand pest, the strain of the day. Do you understand? You're dismissed now, number 28. So yeah, this one. Oh, we're getting more apathetic by the second. Anything of interest. Very autistic in his mental struggles, buddy. Me too, buddy. Same, big same. Yeah, mental struggles, unplanned events, and not understanding but caring for others. Actually, I really have never thought of Daniel Dankovsky as an autistic king, but I'll claim him. I'll claim him for us. I'm so happy to see the stage up close, though. Look at those two queens. I would like to see Mark, though. Where's Mark? Where are you hiding him? Where's Mark Immortel? Where's my little guy? Where is Mr. Mark, please? Oh, I'm getting more apathetic by the second. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Okay, I maybe shouldn't be. Oh, is that Ruben? I think that's Ruben. Yakov Little. Could it be yesterday's it's a man with glasses. I have to give him the dweeb voice. I'm sorry. Could it be yesterday's technique has proved to be the right one? As your assistant, it is my duty. You aren't my assistant. Where's Sticky? Well, no, Sticky is Artemis' assistant. It's my duty to inform you that among the recipients of yesterday's vaccine, there appears to be 0 mortality. That is to say, no notifications so far. That doesn't really tell us anything yet, but let's assume at least we have avoided some of the infection. Some have avoided the infection. It's a real shame we can't put them under proper observation in an isolation ward. Would have simplified things a bit, or... Sticky is all there. Oh yeah, no, Sticky is the assistant in Marble Nest. That's where I got that from. Okay. You're not my assistant, Mr. Little. Yeah, we're Sticky! More of an extra pair of shoulders with no great burden to bear. Give me a report on what you've done in the meantime. Let's do this one. While you were away, I tried my hand at diagnosing using your procedure. Did you? I'm intrigued. I hope you didn't mistake measles for pneumonic plague, colleague. He does make it stick. I'm gonna be so excited to see him. Really, then I suppose I'll go and attend to other business. Tell me more, Yakov. So I noted down symptoms using your approach. I crossed off illnesses based on the principle of impossible combinations, but I didn't really get anywhere. You know, sometimes I try to think like you do. I give it my best try at that. I do this just so I can understand you just a little, and I fail every time. The way your heads work is a complete mystery to me. Do you have the anamnesis? He'll grow on you. He's so cute. Yay! I do love pretty much all the Pathologic characters, even though a lot of them suck. They're all just so interesting. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Oh, and now we're playing as Little. What does that word mean? Could you remind me? I don't think I recall it. You mean epicrisis? Or I went straight to physical exam. I don't think there's any point in interviewing them. They don't know the first thing about themselves. Or, look, why are you being so cold and snappy with me? I'm not a doctor, you know. Just a one-time medical enthusiast. I forgot I gave you a voice. And that was why I volunteered to help you. Just ignore him. Just ignore him and keep talking. I'll say it again. Getting the patient's medical history, or anamnesis, is our first priority. There are strictly 3 steps. Step 1, interviewing the patient. It always comes first, no matter how tongue-tied or confused they are. No matter how much they get wrong, the information is priceless. Even if they're straight up lying, it's still important. Just like if you were an investigator, or a detective. But I'm no Pinkerton, unlike you. Daniel Dankovsky, do the Russians know what the Pinkertons are? But that's what they do. They lie all the time. Welcome to Pathologic. Everyone lies to you. Wait, Little, you live on the steppe. You know how these people are. Okay, hot take. A lot are based, and like, sure, also a lot. Do Big Vlad fight on site? Fight on site. I will. Even Vlad the Younger, both the old Gimskis fight on site. Block, or yeah, Aglaia the Inquisitor. But a big theme of those that actually care, like Daniel or Artemy or Ruben. I love Bad Grief. I can't believe his name Bad Grief, but I love Bad Grief. See, they lie all the time. All the houses are fight on site. Yeah. They are so interesting to me, but like Daniel, I just want to study them like little bugs in terrariums. Why are you all like this? That's what they do. They lie all the time. All those people we interviewed yesterday and 2 days ago, not a word of truth from any of them. He is just kind of around in one, but he's really interesting. Yes, you were somehow managing to learn useful things from their lies, but I have no idea how. Let's do that one. Step 2, the exam. This part requires your utmost attention, and when we take note of anything suspicious, we do it in the context of what the patient has told us. Any trifling body detail, a scratch, a bruise, a birthmark, might turn out to be important. Turned out to... it's like he's writing it down. Turned out to be important. Got it. Or, still, this requires experience. Everyone is built different. Or, that's the thing with these local lowlifes. They don't have an undamaged spot on them as is. Little, I'm pretty sure you're from here, dude. And step 3, if required, a careful inspection of the surroundings the patient lived in, especially when you feel they're being coy, evasive, hiding something. In a word, lying. Reticence is never without a reason. That's when it becomes a good idea to go and inspect their home. Do just a casual B&E, if you will. Talk to their neighbors and family. It always adds to the picture. Do you understand? I think 2 in general changes the writing and characterization a lot. So I have 2 in my Steam library, and I'm very tempted to play it. I like Daniel's story from 1 a little bit more than Artemy's. And if I have to do the boss fight from the first game from Artemy's arc in 2, I think I may go insane. It pulls twists a lot, and it was like, yeah, oh my gosh, yeah, that's why Young Vlad it's on site. Young Vlad is the worst. Young Vlad's the worst. I don't like either old Gimsky. They suck. But Young Vlad, I trusted you. Boo, and also hiss. Talk to the neighbors and the family, blah, blah, blah. Okay, yes, I already read what you said, Daniel. But that takes loads of time and effort. You got a voice, and you keep saying we don't have a minute to waste. And that sounds like a job for a sleuth, not a doctor. Or, yes, I understand, thank you. Well, you said we're in like a rush, man. Although, actually, it's not always necessary. Or, the only time to be hasty is when you're catching fleas, colleague. Or, I'll show you. Observe and memorize. I won't be around forever. Let's do this one. Oh, the apathy. Oh, it's happening. Uh-oh, more tobacco, please. Do. Smoking up a storm. Is that Ruben? Oh, it's Artemy! Artemy! Why is he mewing? Mr. Barak. Oh, what voice do you get, Artemy? We'll just keep it normal. It looks broken, them. Oh, the mini-scope's broke. What did you want with it, Barak? Or, it's not broken, you just don't know how to use it. Or, please keep your bare paws off that precision instrument. It's not broken, you just don't know how to use it. Made any major advances on that vaccine of yours, Oinon? They say precision instruments help with that kind of thing. Alright, touche. You sure are quick with your snappy retorts. Let's not rehash the whole whose medicine works argument all over again. Or, have you managed to create a serum from your herbal infusions, eh, colleague? All the characters gotta glow up. Yeah. Major enough. As a matter of fact, I'll believe today's work will be decisive. I like the idea of Daniel being like, I've already cracked it. Respects, you can go home. In our situation, every day is decisive, but so far the days, not we, have been making all the decisions. Hi, Rune. Same. I saw they did a K-pop collab. I can inspect the hair specs? We will ogle Artemi Burak. Artemi. In our situation, every day is decisive, but so far they did. But what's with the pessimism? Did you pick that up from me? Wordplay is not your strong suit, Burak. You should stick to quipping in your mother tongue. God. Dude. What's with the pessimism? Did you pick that up from me? I've done the autopsies for you already. Number 1 and 3 had gunk in their lungs. Number 2 had it in her bronchia. Ooh, stuff in the bronchia of the lungs? Bad. Bad. This just keeps getting... You're saying it's pulmonary now? I'm not saying it's anything. I do the cutting, you do the thinking, right? I have my own storyline where I'm going to do what I deem right. And you'll only have a small part to play. What a bombastic way to put it. But I'll remember that and drop by your storylines. Anyway, what if I go crazy with Artemi talking about being in a story? Okay, what if I go nuts? For your storyline, as you call it, you could spend your spare time working here. Though honestly, I advise you to save those hours for sleep. Or, it's not like my part here has been very significant so far either. Yeah. Let's I want them to be enemies. I want them to hate each other. Uh-oh, okay. What does he say? Son of local medicine man, medical school dropout, Artemi Burak. But his hands are gentle! But his hands are gentle. Insane. Insane. Coming from 2 to 3, having seen a lot of 1 but not played it, playing as Daniel is so fun. Like, Artemi has his own flaws and views, but overall... Dude, Artemi is so great. Artemi is such a good guy and spends the entire first game getting just shit on. Look at this tiny bull! Oh my god, look at this origami bull! This is Pathologic 3. It's a game where you play as a doctor trying to stop a plague in a very small Russian town. 0 education, dozens of opinions. A man of the people in the worst sense. Though I have to admit I'm not always fair to him. Hi. Okay. The apathy is coming to take me away. 1 second. Can I go? Where's Mark? I want to see Mark. Did we kick him out? I want to see my boy. I want to see my little silly theater man. Give me Mark Immortel. Can I run? Oh, there's a run button. Holy shit. I'm really wasting time. It's already 10:30. Sorry, I'm gonna be Snoopy. Does he have anything to say about the portraits? Nina and Victoria. So okay, so these are 2 actual people that used to live in the town. They have both since died. So Nina Kaina, I believe, is the one on the... No, Nina Kaina... No, this one is Nina Kaina. Nina the Wild and Victoria the Warm. It seems like you could have used the rational one. So these 2 women were psychics in the town, and very, very beloved women. And Victoria... So it's Nina Kaina and Victoria Sabarov. Hi. His hands are gentle. Going to go crazy. What if I go insane? They are terminally ill and I am terminally exhausted. There are no dating sim elements in this. No, there's a lot of people that ship Daniel and Artemi, and there's a lot of subtext. There's so much subtext. But studying their intercurrent diseases might lead to a vaccine for the plague. Hi. Okay, cool. Let's go be a doctor. Oh, Luta, hi. I'm healthy, just so you know. I don't have anything. That's for the autopsy to tell. That's rude. Why did they bring you here then? I had a fever, that's why. 2 days of it for no reason. But I'm better now. I had no scratchies on my skin, no yellowing, no sandpaper scratchies, no drought of the mouth. What circumstances preceded this fever? Not sure if you got into that much, but I also, because I said fuck you to almost everything the Kanes and Sabarovs told me to do. Yeah, the undercurrent of Nina and Victoria is also like easy to miss in the first game as well. But they were like so beloved in this town, and it's kind of part of why Maria has a complex, because her mom was so beloved and like such a prominent psychic, and she like doesn't trust her own abilities. It's a whole thing. Yeah, you're certain there is nothing on your skin. Sandpass manifests on the skin first, and the fever comes later. Have you been to the isolation ward? What circumstances preceded fever? Our house was cleared out after the infection came. People were sent wherever there was space. Comfort is a luxury right now. Some are lucky and ended up in an empty living room. Some got an attic or the cellar. Us, we were put in the boiler room. When it reached our street, they wound up the whole caboodle of us to the isolation ward. A boiler room, you say? Was it turned on? Of course. The air was so stuffy in there, I tell you, but there was a silver lining. No sickness can survive that hellfire. Your sudden fever is easily explained then, or convincing, but I'll still need to examine you. Please undress there behind the screen. Yeah, we gotta examine her. Very pale skin, rarely leaves home, not much time in the sun. Okay, physical exam. The patient must be examined and the symptoms added to the casebook. Open the casebook. Can be also be done. So, N. Oh, it is right. Click to rotate. N? Okay. Take a look at her. Luda, age 33, marital status, married, shopkeeper, 5th day of plague. She lives in the flank. She is a smoker. And she is presenting with fever. Okay. Into when the meeting happens, everyone else is making... Oh, I didn't mean to do that! I may have missed something. Let's look again. Oopsie. I was trying to pause. 1 hour will be spent exam. 1 hour? I'm assuming, wait, no, that's a minute, right? A minute will be spent, okay. So chest. Very pale skin, rarely leaves home. Not much time in the sun. Zoom out. Back. Let's see. Not seeing anything, really. Okay, let's look. Okay, she has hematoma, so bruising. Maybe she bumped into something, maybe it's a symptom. I should ask where the bruises came from. Can I ask her about it, like, right now? Can I ask her about it, like, right now? I'm assuming when I go back.
Welcome to the family, son.
Thank you, Angoette, for the follow. Enjoy your follower emotes, your emote explosion. Welcome to the Club Hana family. Remember, no matter what they say, we are not a mob. We are a family business. Either way, I am now your boss. Thank you. Okay. Leg. Unfortunately, you're sick. Time to go in that forever box, baby. See any additional hematoma on the legs? I'm not seeing much. Okay. All right. See, she doesn't have a fast heart rate or anything. 65 is a really, really standard resting heart rate. Itchy skin, bleeding ulcers, rash, ulcer, no yellowings. Memory loss, no bulimia, burning sensation in the chest. No photophobia, red eye visual impairment. That all looks good. Yeah, okay. Let's talk to her some more. Oh, the apathy. Questions. Yes, okay. I told you everything the last time, but if you say so, you're the doctor. Allow me to call my assistant in. I'll use your example to show him how to proceed during an appointment. Come here, Mr. Little. Let's fill in this patient's record together so that at least a modicum of knowledge settles in place in your head. You call Mr. Dadkovsky. I'm here and ready to heed. So, Mr. Little, we have a patient here. She's claiming to be in good health despite having had a fever a few days ago. Do we take her word for it? Of course, distrusting people is no way to live. Or, well, if she had a fever, there must have been a reason for it, and we have to find it. Why quiz me? You decide what gets done, and it gets done. You're the boss. I'm a clueless minion. Yeah, gotta be a reason for the fever. Remember this. A patient's self-evaluation may be incorrect. That's why you must ask specific questions about the symptoms, about what comes up during the exam, and about the patient's circumstances in daily life. I get it in theory. God knows how it plays out in practice. Or, questions. How do you connect the answers to a diagnosis? Get it in theory. I'll demonstrate. Observe and learn, Mr. Little. I won't be around forever. The patient is running a temperature, in other words, a fever. Open my case book, look up fever, and tell me how many conditions we have listed as a symptom of. Can I get it? Nope. Wait a second. Geez, 8 of them. Or influenza, burning fever, consumption, measles, tularemia. I can't even read the one after that. Absolute tongue twister. Sheesh, there's so many of them. 8. Diagnosis fit the bill. It's a frequent symptom, which means you have to find others and narrow down the search. Then do it again and again until you're left with just one verdict. This, Mr. Little, is what is known as a differential diagnosis. Hey, if anybody's ever watched House MD, the name is self-explanatory. We differentiate between similar things and to find the only correct solution to our problem. That sucks. Let's get down to it then. You look pale, ma'am. Has your skin been like this since birth, or is this pallor recent? It's not like I get to look in the mirror a lot. Living in a boiler room and all, but I don't think I've ever been pale. Rich do-nothings are pale. Me, I'm a commoner. So, pallor isn't typical for you. We're marking that as a symptom. Mr. Little, add pallor to the fever in the record. What do we get? A mere 2 conditions down from 8. It's like magic. Or, I'm sorry, Mr. Dankovsky, I can't look at the manual and follow your line of thought at the same time. No, we got it. We got it, buddy. A single symptom, pallor, eliminated 6 out of our 8 candidates, and we are left with a choice of just 2. Where did this hematoma come from, my good lady? I mean, the bruise over there next to your wrist. Did you bump into something? Or is there someone who batters you? Don't worry, there's nothing to be embarrassed of when seeing a doctor. Give me a PvP game where one player plays this game and the other plays Plague Inc. I'm not embarrassed. A bruise? Oh, well, that's news to me. I've never seen it before, and I can't remember anything like what you're talking about. I certainly wasn't beaten up. Unlike Daniel walking the streets at any time in the first game, people will just fight. Artemy, too. People will just fight Artemy on sight in the first game. I must have bumped into something myself and forgotten about it with all the fuss. The boiler room is dark and cramped. Probably where the bruise came from. Mr. Dankovsky, I'm seeing this hematoma, this fancy bruise on your list. Or if the patient got it from bumping into something, it's not the kind. Yeah, we'll put hematoma. Are you with us, Mr. Little? Pay attention. She doesn't remember how she got the bruise. She can only guess. The manual provides a more detailed description of the illness for a situation like this. What causes it, who's susceptible, etc. It can give us useful clues. I'm familiar with that. Susceptible means the high-risk groups, right? Practicing medicine takes more than checking symptoms against a list with a schoolboy's diligence. You have to bring reasoning into it. Here's one way to do it. Tell me, my good lady, do you garden? Do you grow anything? Anything at all, from roses to cucumbers. Cucumbers? Roses? I'm not following you at all now, doctor. No, I've never liked digging and shoveling earth and all that. There. Earth. Does the boiler room have to be relocated to, and that you've been relocated to, have an earthen floor, by any chance? That's right. It does have an earthen floor. The boiler room isn't really suited for living in, but in these times I'd be ungrateful to complain. How did you guess, doctor, about the earthen floor? So why do we need that little detail? Why does the floor matter of all things? Or, oh, don't waste your sharp mind on that. Or earth. There's something about earth in the manual. I wish I could remember where. Yeah, what? It's simple. All kinds of things can be found in your local soils, including microorganisms capable of disrupting circulation. Hence the pallor. Sorry, 1 second. Okay. Sorry, checking messages. The bruises were not caused. This is Daniil. The bruises were not caused by trauma. A hematoma appears when a blood vessel walls are damaged, either by an external force or, as in this case, an illness, and the infection can be contracted from contact with earth. We have found our diagnosis. Get that smirk off your face. You're a genius, Mr. Dankovsky. Stop it with the idolizing. In a couple more days, you'll have gotten the gist of it, at the very least. Or, we're lucky to have a simple and clear case on our hands. I can foresee it it's going to get worse from here. Or, have you picked up on the logic? What to do and in what order? Interview, examination, follow-up interview. Then you consult the casebook. This is an interesting way to kind of tutorialize this, because Pathologic doesn't enjoy a tutorial. It doesn't like telling you what to do. You figure it out or you die. That's just a lot of how it goes. Bravo to you anyway. You are a true master of medicine. So the patient has the sand passed alongside... What's the other diagnosis? I've talked you through it all. You can finish it yourself. Symptoms are fever, pallor, and a bruise. Put them together and you'll get the result. Or, I'm going to fill in the patient's record now, then you can read my verdict. Yeah, figure it out, bud. What about me, doctor? Where am I to go now? What happens next? Thank you for the opportunity to do a very educational physical exam. Can't teach medicine without actual patients. Or, you will remain here under observation, and your blood will be used for the vaccine. There's hope that everyone can benefit from this. Yeah, this one. Cool. Do I get... Okay. Making a diagnosis. Select all relevant symptoms and choose a diagnosis. Will do. So she had... Where is... Where is literally... Okay, paleness, hematoma. I don't... Why is this not... I feel like this should mark it down. We don't cut that. Oh yeah, okay, there's hematomas. Rash, ulcers, skin yellowing. Oh, paleness, there we go. And she is presenting with fever. Where do we have fever? The brain? No. Hydrophobia, I can read. Oh, it's all under heart things. Okay. Anemic vasculopathy. Yay. Oh, we get his little signature. Look at that guy. To confirm your diagnosis, hold X, and then you can close the casebook. Oh, leave me a little signature. Very cute. Very cute. There you go, ma'am. Okay, wait a second. Do I need to go back to my mind map? Can I go back to my mind map? Oh no, that is the map. Yeah. What thoughts are you thinking, Mr. Dankovsky? The orderlies brought in 3 more people. Their diagnosis will get me closer to creating a vaccine. Time to get started. First patient. She believes she is healthy. Need to write down the results in my casebook. Anamnesis collected, diagnosed. All clear. Off to the next page. Okay, cool. Yippee! I did good. I need drug. Uh-oh.
Thoughts galloping.
Let's just keep going. Oh, buddy boy. Oh, Mr. Daniel. Okay, let's talk to you. Wait, oh no, do I talk to her again? Get her out of here? What is going on? What do I do now? Who do I talk to? Can I talk to... Uh-oh, did I break something? Did I sequence break? Please don't tell me I sequence broke. That is map. Notes. Facebook. Why is it not giving me the prompt to talk to anybody? Oh, there we go. Hi, Finch. How you doing? Are you gonna burn me? Where did you get that idea? Even if you're going to be burned, I promise it won't be burned alive. Which means that's a thing that's already happening. Where'd you get that idea? It's not exactly a secret. The whole thing is like putting out a wildfire. If someone's house is under suspicion, it's torched. If someone sneezes, the entire town's district is sealed off, sick and healthy folk alike. And when there's doubt about a healthy person, it's isolation ward. Then those who have the sand pest are marched off and burned. Necessary measures, regrettably so. What were your ailments before the epidemic broke out? That is not true. We do nothing. Okay, what were you doing before this broke out? Didn't have any. Constitution of an ox. Really? None? A cold? Maybe weak spells, fainting, rashes, mottled vision, itchiness. Mr. Tiny told me I could be useful to you. Before I die... Are you calling little Mr. Tiny? That's hysterical. Before I die, that is. Said you can find something inside me that slows the pest down. So go ahead, find it. What do you need? You want to draw some blood from me? All right, then. Where did they bring you in from? I walked here, from home. Caught it from my neighbors. Knew as soon as the skin on my chest started peeling away. You already have skin symptoms? Sick. So I waited a day. The neighbors' screams stopped in the middle of the night. Went to check on them in the morning, and they were all dead. Me, though, I was alive and walking. So now I'm here. What do you need to know? Why do you need to know that, doctor? It might come in useful. What is your vocation? I'm a dyer. Been breathing in poisons for 5 years now. One day it's red, the next is blue, then yellow. Could that be why this fever of yours doesn't do me anything? That's not very likely. Take off your clothes, do examination, toxic pigments, it's a possibility. What do you mean, fever of mine? It's more, you're more of its owner than I am. Duddy, I'll never change. It's a possibility. Okay, so, ooh, heartbeat, too fast. But it could be a personal trait. 124. 124 is fucking something, though. 124. Peeling skin, he mentioned. Likely to be the sand pest. Most likely. Oh, okay, so most likely eczema. So let's mark down some eczema. Eczema. Burning fever. Okay, highly contagious disease caught by the Neurocella virus transmitted through contact and breathing. Initially, the disease presents with fever, headache, abdominal pain. Later, ulcers and eczema appear on the skin. Itchy herpetic rashes are observed. The patient experiences psychosis, frequent fatal outcomes among densely living and working population risk groups. People living in crowded conditions. People living in unsanitary conditions. The crude sprawl, I believe, is a very populated area. Let's get his back. Everything looks okay here. Nothing crazy. Get some arms. I'm really excited about like this actual like examining people and diagnosing them part of the game. I think that's really, really cool. We could do like some real doctor shit. It's really exciting. Now this is interesting. His skin has yellowed. Something wrong with the liver. He does have a drinking problem as noted in the casebook. Yeah, he drinks in moderation. Let's... Do we have anything for... Yeah, skin yellowing. Hepatitis. I think that just might be... Let's see. Yeah, does he have hallucinations, headache, or memory loss? Oh, the apathy. Have you sorted it out, doctor? Will I be useful in your remedies? My vaccine. It's a vaccine I'm working on, and please allow me a couple of clarifying questions so I can be certain of your diagnosis. It's the plague, of course. Sandpest thing, isn't it? The plague, yes, but there's another condition that's prolonging your life. You said it yourself. Your neighbors didn't survive the night, but you're holding up admirably. Or, that's what I'm talking about. Your second diagnosis will show how your body is fighting the sandpest. Yeah, this one. Well, blow me down. 2 ailments making me healthier than if I had only one. But you know best, doctor. What did you want to question me, right? Okay. What did you want to question me, right? So, memory. You complained that the skin on your chest was peeling. It was here, right? Give me your hand, please. I'll take your pulse. I believe I noticed your heart behaving erratically. That's too fast. Too fast. Began running not too long ago, Doctor. Can hear it myself, thrashing like it's caught in a snare. Too fast indeed. So what now? Is all clear? You complained the skin on your chest was peeling. On the very middle, knew right away. Skin turns nasty when you're plagued, right? Eczema, that much is obvious. The symptom can indicate one of two diseases. Not to tell them apart. Okay. Okay. Just 1 second, let me... Your pulse and eczema together can give a clear picture, yes. Finally, I was afraid I'd just kick the bucket without helping any science. Aw, Finch, buddy. You'll help. I can pinpoint the diagnosis now. These two symptoms make it certain. You'll help. Let me... Okay. Get this back up here. So eczema and rapid pulse, for sure. He did have a little bit of memory loss. Because he was like, what were you doing? Doesn't have the ulcers. I would like to ask about that. Actually, can I? Because he doesn't have, that I could see, any lip pieces. Let me take another look. Yeah, most likely eczema. Okay. Heartbeat's too fast. I wish I could, like, take another look at his mouth. I also just know that these games are mean. And, I have a feeling they're gonna try and trick me. I feel like I'm gonna get tricked. I feel it in my heart that this game gonna trick me. Yeah, the yellowing of the skin, I don't think is gonna be... Let me... I'll mark down the skin yellowing and see if I can't question him about it. Let me look at my mind map. Let me look at my brain. Could just remember to write down the symptoms I found in the case book. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay. Now we talk to him. More questions. Okay, cool. Okay, I got you. I got the gameplay loop. Let's get going. All right. Okay. The skin on your foot is yellowing. Liver conditions could cause this. Have you noticed anything like that? Yellowing on my foot? That's dye, Doctor. I'm a dyer. A tub spilled once. Yeah, here's the burn. It's old, but it's healed over time. It's smaller and paler than before. Well then, thank you. This clarifies things. Can we rule out liver disease? Yakov? Little? Where is he when he's needed? He should see a symptom disproven. He's always pulling all sorts of things onto the chart, then diagnosing every disease in the world. Okay. Okay, so that's like nothing. Okay. Okay, cool. And so I can just go into the notebook and cross that shit out. So we do just say burning fever, I guess. Let me look at my brain. Let me look at my thoughts. Yeah, okay, we'll go with it. I'm nervous that they're trying to trick me, but I'll go with it. That feels too easy, but I'll take it. Oh, it's X to lock it in. I know there's an achievement for getting them all right. Okay, let me look at my brain. Yep, another verdict pronounced. 1 patient remaining today. Titus!
Tier 5.
Thank you for the 5 bits. Welcome to Pathologic 3. We are being a doctor. Fila, you look like somebody else. And that's the story of my life and time's up to the present moment. But why do you want all these details from me? A half hour's worth of talking and it was all beside the point. I thought you'd be interested to know why the sandpest can't get me.
Says to put on the cat ears. Sumi.
Thank you. I thought you'd be interested to know why the sandpest can't get me, because I certainly find that fact interesting. I'd even say amazing. None of what you told me was beside the point. Everything was important, especially your chicken pox at age 6. Or, I'm interested too. Your blood may save about 400 people by tomorrow morning, but only if I can correctly identify your other illness. Or, as Associate Professor May Mayevsky would put it, yours is a kind of curriculum vitae we're looking for. That said, it has a few obscure spots. Yeah, second one. You're sure you're not overstating my importance, Doc? I'm not, and I'd rather you not call me Doc. Right. Olgimsky corked the termitary. You worked in the termitary? You were in the termitary? And you've been guarding it for... Oh, you were outside. You're outside the termitary. Okay. Outside that abattoir, baby. All right. Olgimsky corked the termitary shut, and you've been guarding it for... Is it 6 days? This is Daniel. For 6 days since Tuesday? Or... All right, let me ask you this. What time of day do you feel worse than usual? Let's... This one. This is the third time you're asking me. May I ask why you distrust me so? So they locked down the termitary to prevent a strike, but that defies all logic. Or, the termitary is a town within a town, almost 3,000 workers. What did your authorities fear that made them lock up so many people inside? Olgimsky was hiding that the plague was in there. It's some bullshit. You said the termitary has been shut down in order to shield its residents from infection. Does that mean they knew there would be an epidemic? Or, are you quite sure that everyone inside is healthy? There's no way the disease could sneak in. Let's go. Who knows? At first, they said there'd be a blowout of some kind of sweet soot. It settled on the walls later. Looked like mold. Well, the kin was worried. Oh, I wish we could see some members of the kin. All right. They're like bees in how they respond to things. Soon as one makes noise, the rest are unquiet as well. There was a mighty buzz in the hives, perhaps on account of the poisonous soot. Conditions are tough at the cannery, as you know. What's going on there now? They're shouting, lots of clamor, and a nasty kind of clamor too. It's what you'd expect. They're not having a great time stuck in there like pickles in a jar. No regular meals, not enough drink to go around either. The place is, after all, a poorhouse. Our fat man treats his people like cattle. Vlad Olgimsky, when I get my hands on you. Getting through the day is a struggle. Small wonders they're slamming into walls. If it were up to me. If it were up to you, then what? Or, so they're disgruntled. One does wonder why that could be. Or, the Olgimskys call them worms. I want to see a worm. I want to see a worm. Let me see one of the worms. Let me do medicine on worm. The Venerable Vlad describes your primordial kin to me as being essentially beasts. If it were up to you, then what? You can't lock up a living creature against its will. It's how you turn people into proper beasts. But try so much as hinting that to our Olgimsky yes-men. They're dead drunk on power. It used to be all right working with them, but now I can't stand those guardsmen. There are times when you have to put a free creature under lock and key, save for its own safety. Or... All right, let me ask you this then. What time of day do you feel worse than usual? We'll circle to that. All the time. Used to be as hardy as a bull wrangler, but now I have trouble even standing up for long. I get drowsy, my knees give out. It's embarrassing. I feel like I'm failing everyone. Have you been easily fatigued like this for a long time, or, and is okay, let's see, yeah. I don't have a great interest in my own person, Doctor. Got enough people to spend my attention on as it is, but... I have trouble doing my job because of this. It's a rugged man's job. Disrobe down to your undergarments, my good guardsman, and inspect you. And since you're so preoccupied with my work as a security guard, here's my advice to you, Doctor. You're being too heavy-handed. This lockdown of yours is making people seethe. And a cauldron can only seethe for so long before the lid flies off, even if you screw it down. Well, since I'm not a big stack of shiny coin, not everyone is going to like me. Or, certainly I would take note of this pertinent critique if I had any other options. Or, we're in the middle of an epidemic. The quarantine is a necessary measure, or prepare to be examined. Yeah, I would take note if I had any other choice, dude. Let's see. Strange redness. Rash, bite, something else. There are red spots on his face, too. Okay. Okay. Does have weakness. Assuming that's going to be muscular of some kind. Belching, poor appetite, heartburn, geophagia, itchy skin, skin redness, skin bites, eczema, da. I would like weakness, please. Oh, there it is. Weakness. Let's see, we do have... It was skin redness, correct? Rash, bite, something else. There are red spots on his face too. Okay, so let's add redness. Rash, potentially. Alright. Yeah, he's not sure if it's a rash or bites. Maybe insect bites. So we can... I'm being thorough. I want to get a good job in doctor. Okay, nothing on the back. Fair enough. Okay. Other side. Looking fine. Veins are definitely damaged. Okay, cool. Let's note that down. Ulcers, yellowing of skin, no geophagia, chest pain, cyanosis, vein damage. Okay, okay. So these are looking pretty good. Lives in the Skinners. He does guard the Termitary. Sorry, what did he say? There was also red spots on the face. Okay, there's nothing I was looking for. That's all good. All right. Oh, geez. Oh, gosh, that is a lot of vein damage, buddy. Yeah, I have noted a symptom I can talk to the man about. Thank you. Okay. Hello, sir. Let me go, will you, doctor? I don't understand all this commotion about me. What makes me so special? I've got work to do. Work? I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to forget about your work for now. You must remain at the hospital. I used to guard locked up people, and now I've been locked up myself. That's life for you, isn't it? What a kind of joke life plays. That's the kind of joke life plays. You have no idea how sick I am of the jokes life plays. Woof, buddy. Woof. It's not the same. Frankly, I don't see the point of the Termitary lockdown. It's desperation from the old Gimskis. Meanwhile, here you can serve the common good through the vaccine, or there's nothing to debate here. You can't stop the plague outbreak without putting strict measures in place. Yeah, dude, I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick and tired. Oh, I was just musing to myself. What do you want me to do? Do I need to give blood? Maybe take a pill? Before we are to get blood and pills, there will be more questions. Are you ready to answer a few? The weakness you reported accompanies too many different ailments. I must clarify the rest of you. Yeah. Questions? I told you my entire life story, doctor, and you still want more? Ask away then. How long have you had those red spots on your skin? Never had clear skin, me. It's not a clear skin life over here. Although, let me think. Yeah, those spots you're pointing at are brand new. But you hadn't noticed them yourself? Well, I suppose that's asking far too much from a worn-out working commoner. Or, so I'm keeping the reddening as a symptom on your record. This narrows it down to 4 possible diagnoses. The veins in your leg don't look very healthy. Have you ever noticed that before? My legs? They're that way from all the time I spend standing up. My job is a security guard. 16 hours of standing every day, and old Gimsky won't spare us a stool for us to sit down. Says it's not the proper way. Bad for discipline. The way they run that meat processing place is quite something. They treat people like cattle. Yup. Working as a guard can easily cause mundane case of varicose veins. On the other hand, at least 3 promising diagnoses on the vaccine front can manifest as vein issues. It's imperative to ascertain whether this is a genuine symptom or a false one. See that one. You're quite lost in thought, doctor. Am I really that complicated? Can't wrap my head around little me being at the center of this brouhaha. There is a symptom that fits the description, but it mostly affects drunks. So I'd like to ask you, good sir, do you consume alcohol? Do you do it on a regular basis? In what quantities? A quantity best described as God forbid. In my line of work, you must be alert, so my basis hasn't been regular since last year. Quite the contrary, I've been abstaining. Can't stand a drinker myself. Are you being honest with me? This is a crucial question, not one to evade. Or, your moral fiber is of no concern to me. To drink or not to drink is a personal choice. Mine is a purely medical interest. Or, your diagnosis depends on it. Do you understand? Your diagnosis. As far as I'm concerned, you're just 5 liters of blood packed into a person. Jesus Christ. You being honest, Mr. Fila? I'm telling you, it is not regular. I don't have the habit, period. No, I can't in good conscience put a stamp on my diagnosis. I don't have enough information, not without a home inspection or neighbors' testimonies. I'm going to your house, sir. I'm going to your house. My house? Why on earth, doctor? I can understand talking to me, but feeling me up from head to toe, collecting my blood, but searching my home? Like I'm some bandit? What did I do wrong? You're not at fault at all. If anyone's to be blamed here, it's me for not spotting enough symptoms for a definitive diagnosis. Or, am I mistaken, or are you seriously frightened? Are you that reluctant to have me visit your house? You did hide something during the interview, just as I thought. Or, please understand, in order to create a vaccine that can save several hundred people, I must establish what you're suffering from besides the sand pest. Yeah, that last one. Well, not at all what I expected from a man of medicine, going off breaking into my house. Imagine that. Don't worry, I won't touch anything, I just need to take a look around. Where do you live? Never mind, I expect the orderlies took your address along with your name. Your agitation is... yeah, don't worry, I won't touch anything. Oh, am I gonna have to walk? Is it time to walk in a Pathologic game? Jesus Christ. I do want to go into the town, though. I do want to go. Daniil Dankovsky, man about town. It is not insect bites. We know that for sure. Alcoholic suspected. Brachycardia. Peasants, gardeners, fruit vendors, cooks, berry pickers. Infection caused by bacteria found in unwashed fruits and berries. The Metropolitan Institute suggests fruit worms as carriers of the infection. Oh, shoot. I am a little bit out of time, so we might have to push off this demo into finishing it off tomorrow also. 1 second. Sorry. Okay, I do, let's see. Oh, I want to go in the town so bad. Oh, does he have Twirine syndrome? That'd be interesting. I may have already messed up by eating all my mania things. Oh, I could put consumable. Oh, I see. Anyway, I don't have a lot to keep me going. Hi, guys. Let me look at my brain. Hello, brain. Not a doctor, but a sleuth. 2 patients turned over to the assistant. The third one is a tough nut to crack, and a little investigation is needed to clarify the diagnosis. The diagnosis was almost clear, but the patient denied a symptom. Sick of all this. Oh, buddy boy. Anyway, run, Mr. Dankovsky. Whoa, we weeblin', we wobblin'. Oofa doofa. Let me see the town. Let me see the town upon Gorkon. I would love to see it, please. Worms! Oh my god! Oh my god, worms are here! Hi, guys! It's an udon! Worms! Worms! I'm so excited about the worms. Oh my god, the worms are here! Oh, I'm chugging, though. Oh, I'm chugging. The bull... yeah, they're just... He wishes you many years of life, Erdem. The bulls I vaccinated yesterday, have you brought them? Oh, an herb bride is also here! Hello, ma'am! The bulls were stolen, Erdem. Or maybe your bulls perished, even? Mother Bodo knows where. Bodho. Yes, okay, I remember. I believe I remember Bodho. So they have died or have been stolen. You're disassembling. Stop it. The bulls here now. My bulls from yesterday. The ones I vaccinated. Is that clear? Deep breath, Dankovsky. Deep breaths. Count to 10. Only a fool loses his temper. Okay. We do have some herb brides out here. You got a little guy. I'm so happy to see the worms, but I do think I do need to stop here for today. So tomorrow... we'll do a little bit of Stardew Valley, but we will first and foremost get to walk on the town. I'm so excited. Yesterday, carelessness and short-sightedness. Tonight's show, disease and death. Tomorrow, to be determined. Yes. I don't know if it saves. If it doesn't save, I will work through all of that later. But I do have stuff I gotta do today. I'm meeting friends for some stuff. So let's go back to the club, shall we? Well, I hope you guys had fun. I had so much fun. I'm so happy to have more Pathologic in my life. This does make me really want to play Pathologic too. As a stream game. Oh man. Oh man. But we will continue this tomorrow. We will continue this tomorrow, I promise. We will finish this up. We will have... I'm gonna have the world's longest walk around. I adore Pathologic, and I'm so happy there's more, and I'm really interested to see where the rest of this demo goes. As far as a raid, let's send you over to Rashira, who's playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure, which is a big contrast to what I was just doing. But yeah, that is going to be it for today. I got to get going, so I will just send you off with a quick goodbye. Edison, would you like to add anything? I know you're so excited about your brand new carpet. Remember, he got a carpet today. The luckiest boy in the world. All right, everyone. I will see you tomorrow for more Pathologic and some Stardew Valley. Until then, I was happy to see you today. Have a good rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, what have you. And oyasumi.